the hell were we doing? It's nighttime. It's nighttime and we're in the cafeteria. Or in Japanese, shokudo. Let's try to remember. Oh, right. Byakuya wants to know what Kyoko is the ultimate of. The rest of us have clear, definable reasons for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, and I still contest that. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? She's the ultimate best girl, okay? Shut your face, Byakuya. Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? Yeah, the ultimate semi-protagonist, yep. Let me see here. I can't.
Huh?
What? Why won't you tell us? Oh, interesting. I didn't say that I won't. I said that I can't. We only have knowledge of the first game, I believe. 100%, yeah. I did catch a spoiler at one point for something in a future game or anime or something, but I don't want to say what it was in case it was some sort of fever dream. Spoiler, there is a second game called Dang It Grandpa. I have not heard that one. We normally say Dinglerompus, and I quite enjoy Dang It Grandpa. That's good. Because I don't remember. Interesting. I was sure that Kyoko said what her ultimate was when I played through this before. Maybe that was another spoiler I picked up. I have no memory of what I am. Interesting. You have no memory? You mean amnesia? If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say that you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. And so you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
No.
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing as barbaric as that. I will simply be passive-aggressive to you. I will limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. Byakuya, you are not the boss here. But if she gives you her room key... Yeah, Byakuya's like, sorry, but I'm allergic to poor people. Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea, Byakuya, right? She can't go to sleep in her room. I mean, she could go to sleep in her room, but she's, it's unsafe. It's not safe. She'll be breaking a school regulation. Oh, he's talking about locking her out, maybe? I guess he's talking about locking her out as opposed to being able to access her room. Byakuya, you're not my real dad. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. I want to punch Byakuya every time he speaks, not gonna lie. He actually said things that made sense last stream, and it was so confusing. I'm like, what is happening with this world? Dogs and cats living together. It's total chaos. Broken clocks twice a day. Exactly, exactly. Just hold on. A threat like that. You guys are on the same wavelength. Yeah. Fine. I understand. It's because my chat is the smartest and best chat. That's why. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and said... Oh, and held out her room key to him. I misread that.
Masaka.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? Whether I want to or not. I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory? Byakuya will hack into your bank account, replace every number with a 0. Okay, if you're going to take the trouble of hacking into his bank account, instead, could I suggest that you route it through several offshore accounts and then put it in my bank account? Just maybe. Just maybe a little favor. There's a short video on YouTube about the reaction of each Danganronpa character in the series where you told them that you sold their belongings. Byakuya says, I hope you put it to good use, the profit you gained, because you better have a good lawyer. Hey Craig, how's it going? Happy Monday. How are you doing? I love that wiggle arm octopus emoji. Yeah, redistribute the wealth, exactly. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in. The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? That's what I used to say. There used to be a show called Boston Public, which was like a drama about a high school and the shit that happened there. And literally any bad thing that could ever happen at a school happened in the plot line of this school. It was so unbelievable that like literally every tragedy or scandal that you ever hear like in the news that happening at a school happened at this school. It was very unbelievable. Huh?
No.
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Oi.
Where do you think that you're going?
Don't
worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room. What's her deal? Well, Jimmy getting put in the wheelchair, who knew then, who knew? Is that a Degrassi thing? Like, as far as I know, this could be Saved by the Bell, which I also never watched. I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. Toko, pot, kettle, have you met? Like, yeah, Toko, sit down. You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Oi.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Byakuya, why can you hear her heart beating? Are you secretly a werewolf? Is that what this is? This game has changed from being like a death game to like a mafia werewolf sort of variant. Help, a very energetic Labrador is jumping on me. Oh no! Oh, give him some scritches. Pet the ears. Labs have the best ears. Honestly, the ears are one of the best parts of a dog. When I hear poor people being alive, it just angers me. Probably Byakuya. Sounds like he belongs in the United States. Absolutely. The ultimate werewolf, yeah. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... But what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation, it's just like before. It's no different than when everyone started accusing Sakura. If somebody's noticing the fact that, like, the groupthink in this group is very strong and that they just turn on people and accuse them. Yeah, Byakuya Satori confirmed. 100%. 100%. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? What are you yelling at all of a sudden? See, that was basically my reaction. Cause, look. Oh, Monokuma's just chilling there in the corner. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you, but there's a thief in your midst. Huh? What? My precious. They stole it. Your precious? Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? They stole his favorite toilet ring? What? You'll be fine, Monokuma. Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. Oh, Monokuma. How can you do me like this? And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? He said something about his precious getting stolen? Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing to able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Time for a coffee sip. Juggle my controller here. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good sleep, or good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bedbugs bite. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here. We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko? However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around. It's not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Byakuya, you are not my manager. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. Oh, right, I forgot about the fucking knife. So when we were exploring the 5th floor on the Friday stream, one of the characters found, I think it was Toko, found a knife and gave it to us for safekeeping. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. If it was me in this situation, because of the way that the bathroom door works, and admittedly, I believe that we told everybody that the door does stick sort of thing, but we didn't tell them specifically how to get into it. I would be putting that knife in the bathroom. Just, you know, tuck that away in the medicine cabinet or something. Just an extra layer of security. Because what else are we gonna do? Put it under a mattress? Stick it in a drawer? At least putting it in the bathroom, there's one extra small obstacle. And also, if you broke into this room looking for a knife, is the bathroom the first place that you would look? Yeah, particularly a combat knife, exactly. Don't put it in the drawer. No, you're wrong, Makoto. I think the safest place for it would be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? She's going to knock on your door, buddy. She's going to spend the night in someone else's room. Yeah, here is my bathroom knife. Unfortunately, for anybody who spent a significant amount of time on Reddit in like the last 8 years, that means something very particular. Ugh. She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? yeah. I figured that somebody might know that story. Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Well, look at that. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. That's not well written. But more importantly, did I hear the doorbell? I want to know if we examine the desk drawer, if it's going to say anything about the knife now. In the drawer along with the toolkit is that survival knife. I should probably just leave it where it is. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Give me 1 sec so I can tab out. Smith D. Foodie, thank you so much. I hope that you're having a good time. Okay, suppose we should answer that door. Kyoko's just been standing out there the entire time I've been yapping. Kyoko.
Ne.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during the nighttime, but I can't just not go. Are we on a date? Yeah, yes, the scenic locker room. That seems like a fantastic place to go on a date. I doubt there's anything. I am gonna talk to the lockers here because I want to see if there's some unique dialogue now that Alter Ego is gone. The locker. Alter Ego isn't here anymore. Okay, not much. Or is she going to be telling us again about Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student? Possibly.
Ne.
The one known as Ultimate Despair. Oh my god. Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Oh, he actually said that. I thought it was like an internal thought there. Yeah, that's... I mean, that is a response, Makoto. I'm sorry I inconvenienced you. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed, she doesn't even deny it.
Ja.
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is that you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Eh.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
それは
I stole this. A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
それは
Monokima? Get out. Get out, Archfey. From the headmaster's room. How'd you get into the headmaster's room? What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
でも
The lock was broken. Interesting. Huh, and I wonder how that plays into the rules, honestly, because you're not allowed to break and enter. You know, like, part of the rules, you are not allowed to break doors, but if you find a door that is already broken, are you allowed to go in? What?
そう
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
ええ
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
そうよ
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
ええ
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. Admitted, didn't we test that? Didn't we go to the 4th floor and test all of the doors that were locked previously? I am like 99% sure that we did that. And that's something that I find like ever so frustrating about this game, is that if you are thinking ahead and you go to do shit like that, it should let you. Like there should be a separate little story path if you are exploring and you actually stumble across this evidence. It was the same way that there was like with the class trial number 3 with murders 3 and 4, with the art room, where we went there and tried to get in, and then it acted like we didn't at all, and we had to learn things from other characters. I put them in arts and crafts. Huh? Oh, in the Discord. Thank you. The pearls, yeah. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why she needed to ask us to be a distraction. Yeah, I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
そう
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
戦場むくろ
Yeah.
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生
She said the line.
超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生戦場むくろに気をつけて
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I do hate that they're doing the English name order too, because it's so jarring for me to say it backwards technically, while I can hear the voice actor saying it in the correct given family name first order.
ええ
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I made a meme about this scene and the Bart Simpson say the line Bart scene. Nice, nice. I have a sip of coffee. I do appreciate old Simpsons memes. I am composed of 98% Simpsons quotes. That is me. That is my life. I cannot help it. Every time something happens, I have an appropriate Simpsons quote for it. Just scooching in my chair and getting a little bit more comfy. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous? She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind? I'm part of a Simpsons plus video game memes. I posted 3 memes there all about Danganronpa. 2 of them are about Danganronpa too, so I can't tell. Yeah. Thank you for sparing me from the spoilers. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of it. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean that Mukuro Ikusaba could really be the mastermind? I don't know if any of you guys watched the TV show Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen, but that show was kind of infamous for every character in it being referred to by their full name at all times. It wasn't just Will, it's Will Graham. It isn't just Hannibal, it's Hannibal Lecter. And I can't remember the name of the killer at the beginning of the show, because the show kind of starts off with a particular serial killer being captured. But it's like a 3, like it's the first, middle, and last name sort of thing. And every time they talk about him, they always use the full name. Even Lawrence Fishburne's character, whose name I cannot think of right now either, again, full name every time. Yeah, I remember that. I fucking love that show, but I have not finished it. I still have 2 episodes to go, and if I never finish them, the show never got canceled. I just thought about something while Ego got destroyed. Did you get the program to the internet of the school? I can't remember, honestly. Like, I feel like we hooked up the laptop to the school, like to the network. I feel like we did, and then Alter Ego got kind of caught that night, possibly. But I honestly cannot remember. Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what does this key even unlock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know that there's just one mastermind, right? Even if there's more than just one person watching us. But they didn't catch on last time, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Like, yeah, Kyoko, like, basically, this is a target situation here. You don't know if they're allowing you to shoplift enough stuff to get it out of the misdemeanor range, okay? Like, don't be thinking that you're safe here just because store security didn't pick you up the first time that you shoplifted a pack of gum, okay? Kyoko, Mukuro Ikusaba, piano player. Oh shit, here we go again. Yeah. Was it Mason Verger? No, not Mason Verger. It was like for if you watched Hannibal, it was the guy who had like a daughter that ended up kind of becoming Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter's kind of surrogate child. I cannot remember his name. Maybe we just got lucky. No. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Garrett Jacob Hobbs, yes! That was it. 100%. Every time they said his name, full name, all 3. God, I love that show. I'm not sure if it's on any streaming services right now, but Flora and I should do a rewatch when we have our weekly watch party together. Maybe his name was Bukuro Ikusaba. Possibly, but... God, I loved that show. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last time. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're gonna run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Ne.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and then if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail,
Nande?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Yeah, but that's why all the cameras are around, right? She's also assuming that, like, the cameras are a live stream with no VOD or a recording, right? Like, if the mastermind even gets a whiff of the fact that this is a distraction, conceivably they would be able to go through the footage and see what else was happening. Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world don't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
So.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But... if you spend all of your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. It is true. I mean, like, you either have to take risks in this or resign yourself to the fact that you're spending the rest of your life at the school, possibly while Monokuma is doing shit to people that you love outside. I thought the ultimate gambler was dead already. Apparently, Kyoko has stepped in to fill that void. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Ne.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
Demo.
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
Ne.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. Everybody's asking Makoto to hold on to things. Take this letter, take this knife. You have pockets, right? Hold this for me. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that. Yes, of course.
Ne.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right? Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
So?
Makoto's gonna need a pair of cargo pants, exactly. I am keenly aware of the fact that the two characters who've asked him to hold on to something are female characters. I'm like, oh, so apparently Japan girls' clothes don't have pockets either? Got it, understood. It's nothing. I forget I said anything. I can't forget it that easily.
じゃあ
Okay then, shall we begin? The most frustrating fucking thing is the fake half pockets for girls' clothes. If the pocket is like completely fake, okay, whatever. You've put visual pockets for the lines of the clothing and the aesthetic. I understand, whatever. But when they do like that 2-inch deep pocket, so you forget and try to stuff your hands in your pockets and then just like jam your fingers into the end of it and you're like, ah, like, no, that is the worst. She's wearing a Dick Tracy-ass coat. The hell, yeah, right? Yeah, there should be pocket. I mean, it's short. It's a short coat, but still, if there should at least be like the inside breast pocket, right? Like cargo pants. That sounds like a tight fit. Wouldn't the garage be better? I mean, I've seen some people have some pretty weird decorations on their cars. Haven't seen a pair of pants yet, but still, that would be amusing. Yeah, those are an insult. 100%. They're just taunting you. That's why I always find it funny when guys are like, oh, you never put anything in your back pocket. Like, you don't put your wallet in your back pocket because that's how you get pickpocketed. And girls are like, it is the only pocket that is real. Okay? If I need to put my cell phone in my back pocket for a second, I'm gonna. I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll just give it my best shot.
じゃあね
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different than any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What? Oh, what wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything is going to be fine. I know it. Oh, I see what you guys are doing now. Okay. Yeah, a little slow. It's the morning, okay? Only half of my coffee is gone. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Yosh, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I got a bone to pick with you. Oh, don't talk about pizza. I'm hungry. Then, a few moments later. Well, well. This is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? Ugh. So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys. I would love to know if that actually is a legit censor or if that's just like the joke and it was like that in the Japanese version as well. Removed to confirm with local and international censorship laws. Yeah. Monokuma. Gross. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. I really don't believe that at all, Monokuma. Me and Daniel sharing a single brain cell for a solid 10 minutes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. I don't believe you. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathhouse? Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? It sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went through all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? Well, I went to the Monokuma, like the gift dispenser, and would you like this donut-shaped pool floaty? Monokuma, can we spend more time together? Can I learn about you? Can we have a date? I dated everyone else. There's just something I wanted to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella? You do know that there is, like, a masculine equivalent to mademoiselle, right? Considering how many times you've implied people busted multiple times through the, yeah. I'm like, you're the most perverted one here, over even Toko, I would say. But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. That is incorrect. Actually, there is. Seriously? Then what am I? My entire existence. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question, and no way it's possible and all, but... Monokuma, I challenge you to a game of rock, paper, scissors, and with your lack of fingers, I'm bound to either win or tie every time. I keep thinking. Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be a 100 Megatron freaking kidding me. Or Megaton. Apparently I'm in Transformers mode. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey? Or Ursine breeding tips? No thank you. This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? Yeah, Megatron. Ah, man. Wait, Archfey, did you just admit that you have like a jar full of fingers somewhere? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. Interesting. Monotron. What was the second thing? Like, the fact that it's, like, blanked out like that. Yeah, like, I'm assuming that he didn't say blank or beep or something. This is something that Makoto is being kept from hearing. This really feeds into my theory that this is all a simulation. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Damn. I'm dropping more than a few swear words. Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope that Kyoko makes it out. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma CM 劇場株式会社スパイ君の提供でお送りします。
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Co. Limited. That's it? The fuck? What the fuck? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your... I didn't press a button, that just was not fast enough. I wasn't reading fast enough. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well. Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends too. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. My body feels so heavy this morning. That was me this morning. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Me too, Makoto. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Knife still there? Yes. Okay, anybody chilling out in the hall? Doesn't appear to be, so let's just go straight to the dining hall. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Byakuya is a call center boss, confirmed. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today. You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Yeah. Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, maybe it had reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. I don't believe you, Toko. 5 seconds. You lasted 5 seconds, Toko. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. It's like, Toko, people would prefer a serial killer to you. You need to find Jesus. You need to do some work on yourself. Go to therapy. Like, yeah. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore? I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just to keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right? And Toko should just be left in a cage in the basement and be both safer and more comfortable for everyone else. Yeah. Toko sure is a character. It is, like, interesting to have this character be a female character, though, because the sort of Hifumi style character, Grape Shot in Boku no Hero Academia, what's his face? I call him Dorito Kid. Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. You know, like, it's much more common for this kind of character to be male. So it is interesting that they've put in a female character like this. Yeah, are you looking for Miss Kitty Kitty? What do you want now? I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kitty Kitty is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
You don't know either?
Nanda.
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? Hey, fuck you, okay? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way that he changes subjects like that. I'm like, if I want to say my favorite movie is Cube, you can just deal with it. Cube is a great movie, okay? Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off fine just the last time. Which could mean...
No.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Kitty? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. We're serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean that Monokuma doesn't even know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. We're gonna check the knife drawer again, just because it's new, and I'm just expecting that knife to be missing at some point. Same dialogue. I guess it's free time. I guess it's dating time. So who do we have that we can date? I guess we could spend time with Byakuya. I mean, if he... Like, can we be reimbursed for this time that we're spent with you? Like, can we be compensated for being in your presence? Yasuhiro... Kyoko's missing. We need to... Did we get Aoi's ability? We did not. We can spend more time with Aoi. We did get Toko's skill. Yeah, we're gonna date Aoi. You know, if the 5th floor room was as messed up as it was, I guess there'd be other rooms like it. It is kind of suspicious that, like, the entire school died in a single classroom, right? Like, that's very strange. No immediate dialogue when we exit. Where is Aoi? We're going to assume that everybody's up on the 5th floor. This way. Yeah. Big surprise, Byakuya and Toko are together in the garden. Yasuhiro's in the hallway. Okay, she's in the dojo. Wait, is she... Oh, there she is. I'm like, is she not here anymore?
Yes.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure. Endure.
それは
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru.
もう
But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? I mean, you already are talking to Hina. You can also manifest one by having strong willpower, and some stands are inherited. Interesting. I think we need a change of pace. And when I think change of pace, I can only think 50 laps in the pool. Well, lucky for you, we have a swimsuit for you. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Yes, we want to give Hina a present. Where is that swimsuit? There it is. How thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, the real thoughtful thing would have been giving her the swimsuit before we went swimming. Holding on to it and then giving it to her after the swimming session is slightly strange. Okay, just scooching in my chair a bit and getting comfy. Having a sip of coffee. More lip balm too. I mean, not like, not that kind of like. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Hey, Makoto. I'm so tired. Tsukareta. I'm so tired. Yeah, you do look pretty tired. What happened?
それは
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, and squat set. I don't know, looking like it. Yeah. That blush, right? Just picturing Hina, like, handing him a letter, like a note. It's, do you like me? Yes, no, maybe, with, like, little check boxes. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. Okay, One Punch Hina. Well, that would explain it. I'm tired. So tired. I want something sweet. You and me both, Hina. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs and then deep fry them. I'm assuming you're talking about donuts. I mean, technically, churros is also accurate, but I'm guessing she wants a donut. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Yes.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right? You'd rather churros. Churros are so good. Admittedly, and I know I've mentioned this on stream before, I have an issue when it comes to wet batter texture. So, like, I don't like takoyaki. I'm scared to try the souffle pancakes. Sometimes crullers get that in the middle of them, and sometimes churros have a little bit of that wet batter texture in the middle. But they're so good. You've never had a churro? Oh, Bunny, you are missing out. It's very, very nice. Especially if it comes with like a chocolate or like a dulce de leche type sauce to like dip it in, or if it's one of the filled ones. But you had churro bits at Taco Bell. Yeah. I had Oreo churros once at a fancy place that was a sushi and taco fusion bar. And the Oreo churros were delicious. But I found a new donut place that I need to try out. It looks like they are it looks like they're coming for, basically it looks like they're coming for Tim Hortons, which is the the Canadian standard. But the thing is that most Canadians are fucking sick of Tim Hortons. Their food is shit now. Like, I want something that actually tastes good, but also doesn't cost me $20 for a coffee and a treat. You know, considering the level of that workout, she could eat a bag of them and she wouldn't be anywhere near her calorie limit, right? Right? I return. Let's talk more about Danganronpa, our hopeless despair. Welcome back, Doge. Yeah, she would be fine. You really do love donuts, huh? Everybody, what's your favorite donut? If we're talking about, like, regular, like, basic-ass flavors, I feel like you can't go wrong with, like, a sour cream old-fashioned. They're so good. I had a friend who worked at Tim Hortons, and I was complaining to him, or in the past, and I was complaining to him at one point that, like, every time you get a thing of Timbits, and it's, like, full of identical-looking plainish donuts, there's one that's good, and all the rest are trash, and he's like, 100% that's sour cream glazed. Like, yeah, you just like a plain donut? I used to like the chocolate cake one, but the Timmy's ones just taste like garbage now. But like a good chocolate cake donut can be very good. Yeah, I had like a Nutella bomb donut once that was really good. It was filled with Nutella in the middle. You love a cream filling, like a Boston cream? I actually hate custard, so I cannot do that. Custard is failure pudding. Fight me about it. I can't do a Boston cream, unfortunately. Oh, Boston cream, but no chocolate topping. I missed that part, yeah. You will. On the plus side, Bunny, it means more Boston cream for you. You can have my share. I will share with you. How dare you, stream? I ate too much chocolate. That could be called the ultimate diabetic, yeah. That's fair, yeah. Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say that they hate donuts? I know a lot of people who don't care for donuts. Especially like the yeasted ones. Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. And have you guys had mochi donuts? And what do you think about them? I have only had a mochi donut like once, I think. I can't remember if there was another time. And honestly, I just didn't notice it being particularly like chewier or different than a regular donut. I did not see what the hype was. Maybe if I ever actually get to Japan, I'll need to try one there and see if it's better than the one that I had here. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, and then the soft dough cushions you. Gonna be real, you don't know what mochi is? So mochi is a sweet that is made out of pounded glutinous rice. So like it is, you actually should know about it too, because it's associated with like moon festivals, which bunnies often are in Japan as well, because we were talking about the man in the moon earlier, but in Japan, instead of seeing the man in the moon, they say that there's a rabbit in the craters on the moon. So that's why you'll often see mochi and bunnies and the moon kind of all together in certain things. But it has the texture of like, kind of like a gummy. It's in itself, because it's just made of like rice, it's not very sweet, but it's usually filled. So it's like wrapped around, often traditionally, red bean paste. I had one that was filled with like a hojicha cream, which is like a roasted green tea cream. How did the bunny get to the moon? Bunnies come from the moon, according to this. But yeah, it can be really good. There also is a type called Ichigo Daifuku Mochi, which is a mochi that's filled with a strawberry that's wrapped in red bean paste. So that one, if you are sensitive to like the texture of red bean paste, it's a much thinner coating, and then you have the strawberry to kind of balance it. And so would recommend. Yeah, if you get the chance to try one, give it a shot, especially if it's like from a fresh place and not one of like the prepackaged ones, although there are some prepackaged that are pretty good. Next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Oh wait, wrong voice there. Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. What? That's absolutely not true. I've never heard of this. You want to know who gets a donut? Who gets a donut? I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donut God. We give her a swimsuit and this is the thanks we get. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Okay, our... Oh, skiller be skilled. Oh, no, I think we just got SP again. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Yeah, your maximum number of skill points has increased. Damn, we gotta work to get her ability. As I watched her run off, I went back to my room. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. Oh, Makoto, maybe don't date anyone this afternoon. Maybe take a nap. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. So, what did that say? Do we just take a nap? I have a little time. Maybe I should get some rest. Oh, we have the choice. We could nap, or we could go out and romance Hina more. Okay, we can go date Aoi. I feel like story-wise that doesn't make any sense. You want them to kiss? We'll try our best. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Yeah, we'll spend some time with Hina. The lore is actually better than Danganronpa 1. Not surprised. Like I've heard very good things about it. Okay, let's go in the pool. Swim time. But don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit. I gave you a swimsuit. I just gave you a swimsuit. What did you do with it? And when it gets wet, it's kinda embarrassing. Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Yes, we are going to give her a bottle of water because we know that that works. Makoto, it's like you read my mind. Does that mean that she liked it? I'm so hungry. Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. I need food. We are across the hall from the cafeteria, which is stocked with everything you could possibly want. Hina, you're just being a baby right now, okay? It's like when I'm lying on the couch and my husband walks by the coffee table and I'm like, honey, can you hand me my water bottle? You know, I don't want to get up. It's so far away, right? You're already up. You're right there. Why don't you just eat some more donuts? I can't. That's my secret weapon. For emergencies only. If I kept gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. I mean, if you're doing like 1,000 crunches every morning, you know? So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete. Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now, I want a salty snack. Ugh. I am a sucker for salty, crunchy snacks. Like, that is my kryptonite. I would much rather have a bunch of chips than a donut, usually. Like potato chips? Same? Yeah. Like ramen. Oh, it's been a while since I've had ramen. How is that a snack? Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Tonkotsu ramen. 100%. Tonkotsu ramen. I am all about the big flavor there. I am not going for like a light like shio broth or anything like that. Give me that rich, unctuous broth in my ramen. I'll get it with like the black chili oil, not chili, black garlic oil or something on it too. But give me the big flavor. Show you without a doubt? No, like I said, tonkatsu. An eternal despair that cries out for chips. Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so... Yeah, Hina, you're my girl. I'm a pork-tastic tonkatsu girl through and through. Or you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. Is there butter in it? I didn't think there was. I think this is just Hina being extra. So you're okay with all that oil? Talking about it just made me even hungrier. Oh, I wish. Okay, I see. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man, or aren't you? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Hina, you're hangry. Okay, get a Snickers. Imagine new main character, yeah. Are you still Hina? Shut up. Get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? No, I have no intention of getting in your way. Then don't. If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna have another chance? Oh, Hina, yeah, you need something to eat. You got the 100 line last Defense Academy, and you will like it. Definitely sounds like another game in this style. Am I guessing right here? Crying out like a starving raven. Hina ran off at a dangerous clip towards the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Yes, we just unlocked the skill Extraordinary Focus. Give yourself a pat on the back. You have earned it. Unfortunately, that means that for future dates, we need to go with, like, my least favorite characters. Ah, the story writers are from this and 999. Interesting. I haven't played 999 either, but I've seen a bit of it streamed. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. It seems right up your alley. Yeah, I definitely need to give it like another once over. Before I started streaming, honestly, I never really played visual novels. Mainly because I liked games that had a high amount of replayability. But getting into that and enjoying them more was something that I really love about streaming. Because sometimes you don't need to put 100 hours plus into a game in order to get the most out of it. Sometimes you can just sit back and enjoy the experience. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. I was restless. You need somebody to come in and put that cold patch on your forehead, Makoto. They need to make you some kanji and take care of you like a good anime waifu will. The other times you have to get an up angle shot to get 3-star flicker in the upper left. Yeah, oh, those up nose shots were something else. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. I understand. That voice. It's so familiar. I mean, wasn't that Makoto's voice actor? It's so familiar. Ah, it's... I understand. Yeah, it's me. I thought it was his voice actor. Yes, we get it. You understand. I understand that you understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Huh? What am I trying to say? Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. Could this be the work of Mukuro Ikusaba? Yeah, it's that name is a mouthful too. I keep tripping over it. I have to stay here. My dream now, just now. What? The 16th student? Yeah. So strange. Huh? Oh, the Luchadore's back. That was quite the scream. Okay, ran away. The what? Look, this is certainly the game of all time, okay? Like, if you are expecting normal things to happen in this, adjust your expectations. Have we been a little aerated? Look, her jacket doesn't have pockets. Unless they're like on the side seam, they don't have the front flap pockets. Interesting. Yeah, adjust them aggressively. Yeah. Kyoko. Is this all just a fever dream? What the? What did you do? What did you say? Yeah, well, how suggestive, yeah. Later on, Makoto can do the awkward thing of saying to her, like, hey, I had a dream about you last night. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom, repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. A life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. That sounds boring. If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal. I'm like, all right, I need to press the button. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Actually, it is 11 a.m., which means that my videos have officially published to YouTube. So, those are now there if you are interested in seeing them. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It sounds like your fever broke. That's probably a good thing. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also... Hey, Bumbloom, welcome in. How's it going? It's the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to go grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind has been detached from my body and burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. And because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Okay, first of all, let's see if the knife is still in the drawer. I open the next drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why did they do such a shitty job of attacking me if I was feverish, passed out, and they had a knife? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Yeah, okay. Makoto. I know we've disagreed before on things that you have not told people, but you have to tell everyone immediately that the knife is missing. You cannot hide that. You have to tell them. Because even with disclosing that, the second that that knife comes into play, you are the main suspect. Okay, you have to tell them. Yeah, then I can talk to everyone else about it. Okay. I don't know if it's worth talking to, like, anything else in here. Yeah, okay. Okay, anybody in the hall? Doesn't appear to be. Only Aoi. Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure is. The sky is blue. Hey, Hina. Interesting. Nobody else. I don't think I need to do anything in the kitchen. We talk to Hina again? You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried.
だって
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that would actually happen. I mean, nobody here would want... You know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
よし
Let's meet up with everyone else, and then they can tell you all about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
そうだよ
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
よし
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Oh, okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? You're looking for a blues concept and like, hey, what if, yeah. Do we have to grab the food? Okay, no, we just go to the gym. Anything different in here? I don't think so. No. Oh, that's such a cute emote. Ah, there he is. This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. Hiro, you need to calm the fuck down.
なんだ
Jeez. To show up now, like it's no big deal. Yasuhiro is your favorite character, Manfred? Oh my god, okay. It's been so interesting to see people come in and all of their different favorite characters. It is fantastic. To show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. And just for the Raiders as well, this is my first playthrough of this. Technically, I started it in 2018, but I didn't finish it, and we're now into new territory for me. So please keep an eye on spoilers. I don't know anything from this point on of what's happening, and I have not played any of the sequel games. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. You love Yasuhiro, Byakuya, and Byakuya, really, and Celestia. Interesting. I also quite Celestia, Kyoko, and Junko were my best girls. My best boy is Mondo. Another 10 years and I'll hopefully finish it. Cess, how dare you come in here and immediately sass me? This game is fucking long. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. Junko is best girl for sure. What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick. I'm just realizing, is Hoko in the background there looking at Monokuma's butt? Those are legs, right? Look at that face. What is wrong with her? Why is she... Hoko! Dismantling? But, I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right? Yeah, Toko doing Toko things, exactly. You've been lurking, looking for the perfect moment. How dare you, Cess? It was a good moment. Yeah. I mean, technically, I just go in the chute. technically, we're not allowed to commit violence against Monokuma, right? But if you found one, you could take it apart, right? It's like, yeah, that's right. She's not even phased. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Okay, so Yasuhiro and Monokuma are probably the things that we want to click on last. Okay, let's talk to Byakuya first. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you would already know what was going on.
Mama.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. I mean, I didn't click on you, Hiro, because I wanted to talk to everyone before you explained what was going on. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
Nanda.
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And then I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. Was there no nighttime announcement last night? Interesting. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was master stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that, anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought that maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down... I mean, that kind of feeds into Kyoko's theory that it can't be controlled while the mastermind is, like, doing other things. So the mastermind might be hunting Kyoko down right now, and that's why Monokuma was just chilling out. I'm sorry, switched to my tea and was taking a big sip there. Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master that they ran away in terror. Yeah, no, I mean, Byakuya... I would say that Byakuya isn't remotely threatening, but honestly, like a rich, vindictive 16-year-old who has not learned how to play nice with others yet, yeah, no, that actually can be kind of terrifying. Or maybe they got sick or something? Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? No, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? He does. I find it very irritating to have to read that over and over again. Hey, guys? I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I was just thinking, I'm like, taking that apart is very ballsy. We already know that it can explode. So, you know, the idea that there might be a trigger for dismantling Monokuma that will cause it to explode, like, I would have been very skeptical of trying to do this. I think I just found something. What is it? Like, Hiro, it is the literal definition of a cartoon bomb. You cannot recognize that? It's...
Huh?
It's what? It's a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Put it up against an outside wall. Just do it. Go and put it up against an outside wall and leave the room. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? We're serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? Men are allowed to be scared of bombs, Hina. You stop projecting those toxic masculinity standards on the guys here, okay? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. This is me telling any men in chat, you are allowed to be scared of bombs, okay? I'm giving you permission for that. The bombs are so friendly. You're not fine. You're all... I mean, men are allowed to be scared, Hina. They can have emotions. They are just like you. They are people, okay? No, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Yeah, you might have wanted to lead with that, Yapia. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Thanks for the permission. It's not like I need it or anything. Yeah, I understand that for lots of people it is not necessary, but for those that it is, I try to be as supportive as possible because there are a surprising number of people who need to hear things like that. Thank you for the permission. Gonna make a bunch of bombs so I can finally feel fear. There are other ways. There are other ways, buddy. God, you're like the most spineless worm of the century. Hina, you are fucking toxic sometimes. Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it isn't going to do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call. Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Toxic, I don't want to kiss them anymore. Yeah. He'll put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? That is very goofy. What, the body standing there? Or standing there, lying there? Hina is often a lovely person because she is simple, but she also brings the issues that come with being simple. 100%. 100%. The bomb, but also the body, yeah. I still think that, like, we don't know enough about how this all works. The bomb could reactivate. I still think putting it against an outside wall in an out-of-the-way place is the best thing, like in one of the classrooms. So that way you could, especially because like Japanese classrooms often have two doors at the back, the front and the back of class. So that way you could open up the back door or whatever if you put it against an outside wall near the front of the class and chuck something in there to trigger the motion sensor. So that way you have like the best kind of like coverage possible. Because that could be reactivated at some point. That said, deserves it. But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Oi, oi.
Don't us. Did you just hear a thing we said? Huh? Say what again?
Huh?
So that's a no. A no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity. we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
当然だ。
Well, since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
なんだ。
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
なんなのよ。
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
不眠ね。
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, just don't think. Just act. I'm sure that'll work fine.
でも
I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else. But if we have a chance now...
おい。
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
決まりだ。
Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, and so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. This Toko lady is a freak. You don't even fucking know, bunny. You don't even know. Toko is a like she's even gross for a Fujoshi, which she is like the character type that she's supposed to be is like the doujinshi fan, you know, like she reads a lot of the smutty fan fiction sort of thing, and she has tastes and makes them very well known. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Are we on the 4th floor now? Yes, we are. Oh, I suppose I should have taken a look to see where people were. Okay, it looks like everybody's in the hall. I think this is fucking everybody left except for Kyoko, who's missing. OMG, is that what I'm like? Those were a lot of words that I don't know, but I do know smutty fanfics, yeah. Yeah. The Fujoshi is it means literally like rotten woman. It's a female fanfic fan who is the kind of gross character, if you get my drift. We were going to talk to everybody in the hall. Is there... No, there's no turn there. Everybody should be in the hall, so we should be able to talk to them all before we go in there. I'm sad that, like, we didn't get a chance to talk to everybody in that previous room, because we talked to Byakuya thinking that it wouldn't trigger everything. We didn't get a chance to examine the Monokuma body on the ground. It just threw us, like, right into it. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Don't tell me what to do. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, everybody's right there.
Yosh.
Sakura is going to be watching over us. So we're definitely going to find something to help us bring this to an end. Monokuma is killed, yeah. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all. I have a feeling that you're several chapters too early. You know, based off of what the game told us before, we are a little more than halfway through it.
行くぞ。
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Oh, God, I feel like we should be telling them that we know that this door is unlocked. Like, we know that we can get in here. But that does open us up to having to talk about Kyoko, which is not great either. Interesting. It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do?
なんだ
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Byakuya, you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go eat a snack. That way Monokuma cannot say that I was part of this. If he comes back, he's gonna be furious that we busted through this door. Yeah, sure, don't tell ya. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
ゲーだよ。
Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
つまり
then we just have to finish our business before that can happen.
おいおい。
Okay, sure, but
なんだ
we've come this far. We can't back down now. I do not agree with you, Byakuya. You have not done anything yet. You absolutely could back down at this point. All you are doing is standing in front of a door right now. We agreed that this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. Byakuya, I am not susceptible to peer pressure, okay? Like... So beautiful.
やれやれだべ。
For serious?
なんなの？
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
よし。
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
実際
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? How helpful, Makoto. That thing. Why didn't I think about using the thing? You know, the thing. The thing from the place. With the guy. Yeah, okay. Byakuya, all you've done so far is sass everyone, trap Toko in a toxic relationship, and tamper with a crime scene. Right? The pickaxe? Is that the thing? I'm assuming the lawnmower isn't gonna help.
お、もしかすると
Oh yeah, the pickaxe. I mean, honestly, is there nothing in here that would help more than a pickaxe? Like, even the shovel, you might be able to slip it kind of between the panels of the door and pry. Like, you need a crowbar here. Like, this isn't The Shining. You don't need to, like, bust into there and be all, here's Johnny. Like...
なるほどな
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then. Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
決まりだ
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
当然だ
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, master, then yeah.
なんだ
Do you know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
おいおい。
For serious, though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. I mean, I can think of several problems that are solved by running away. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
先に進むためには危険を避けては通れない
If you spend all of your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
ね
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us.
うん。
Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I don't blame you, you know. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all No. I'm totally the flaps... Fap sauce? Ugh. Also, Jill, why are you in I suppose she could have just sneezed. Gross. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
呼ばれて飛び出てジェノサイ
Hello, hello! It's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend, here to greet you all with a razor-sharp smile.
Oi.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? Do you think that Jill is going to remember this? Yeah, so Toko has basically split personalities, and in one personality, she is the gross fujoshi, like very no self-confidence, bitter, like terrible, mean kind of person. The other personality, she is literally a serial killer. So they, for some reason, they stylize her with this like big tongue to show that she's evil. We've been over this. Toko and Jill do not share memory. Exactly. I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. I mean, honestly, seeping as an insult with that, it actually is pretty good. Like, it is just, like, disgusting. There's, like, a visceral feeling to that. Also, since when is, I guess, I mean, Byakuya is Jill's type. Like, she wants to murder him, but I'm surprised at her reacting this way to, like, the insults. Bashwa, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you forget the pickaxe? Yeah, both personalities simp hard for Byakuya, though. Yeah, like, she does definitely simp hard for Byakuya, but the insult aspect of it I thought was more unique to Jill. Or, sorry, to, Toko. Oof. Scooching in the chair. Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. Thank you, Makoto, the one sane person. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. All right, we've solved one mystery. That just means there's one more mystery left. One more mystery. Yeah. Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Are you saying corpse? There's a corpse in the garden? Did you hear me? I said corpse. Right now, there's only 3 potential targets for Jill based on her choice of victims: Makoto, Byakuya, and Hiro. She specifically targets cute guys, though, so Hiro's excluded from that list. And she's made it pretty clear that she doesn't find, like, Makoto cute. Really, it's only Byakuya. A corpse? That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden. Well then, it appears before we enter the headmaster's room, or before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. We're going to the garden. I like how nobody is like, is it Kyoko's corpse? Like, nobody bothers to ask, is this the corpse of the one other person that we know is in here? Okay. As soon as we enter the garden, we are also paranoidly saving. I saw it. I didn't want to, but it's the Luchadore. It's interesting that the coat that the Luchadore was wearing when they attacked us is laying on top of the corpse, but also like backwards. Not the luchador! Who's going to do the high-flying stunts anymore? Who's gonna walk across the top rope? Like, we need luchadors in our lives. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? Sure, but who is it? I wonder if the alarm is going to go off for 3 people discovering a body together. Because does that only work when it's one of the players that's discovered? Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a... Yeah, Makoto, with finding this body with this combat knife stuck up to the hilt in their stomach, don't you wish you had told people that it was missing from your room? It would still be suspicious, but the fact that you have not said a fucking thing is even more suspicious to me. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're lying dead in front of me. I told ya! There's a corpse hanging out here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? Like, Hina, you've seen so many dead bodies at this point. Like I said, it should be at the point in Clue where it's like, he takes a peek into the drawing room or whatever. And it's like, is everything okay in there? Yep, still 2 corpses. Exactly how it should be, you know? Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? Yeah, we've seen 5 dead bodies already. You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Admittedly, the fact that Monokuma is possibly out of commission right now, because there was the explanation for the morning and the evening announcements continuing, the fact that they're pre-recorded them on a timer. But the announcement for a body discovery must have to be triggered manually because you can't know when that possibly happens. So the fact that no body announcement is going off here could be because they are not a student and not part of the game, or it could be because the mastermind is unavailable right now to trigger that announcement from going out. Yeah, off the top rope and onto the knife. Exactly. Sayaka, Junko, Chihiro, Taka, Hifumi, and now this one in that order. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Sakura. We can't forget Sakura. Okay. Who do I talk to in order to not trigger everything like going on? We'll start with Jill. Actually, I feel like we should end with Jill. Because she was there first. But still, she's in the background. Normally that's less important. Just throw it in the lost and found. Is anybody missing a body? Is anybody looking for a body? Yeah. Even a dead body can find its way home that way. Fun fact for people who are not as familiar with Japanese culture as well, there is kind of a big lost and found thing. If you're in Japan and you lose your wallet or umbrella or something like that, check at the local police station, because there is a good chance that it will actually be returned there. There is like a huge kind of network of like things like this with getting that back to you. Oh, I don't know, maybe remove the mask, right? I guess even though she's in the front, we'll talk to Hina next. What's going on? Who is that? Byakuya, you're in a really hard spot for me to talk to you. There we go. Who is this? How did they wind up dead here? We can't move forward until we figure that out. What's this body doing here? I mean, Who is it? Anything suspicious other than the body lying here? I feel like the sprinkler system is going to be key in this because the sprinklers were supposed to go off at what, 7:30, I think. So that should help us to identify how long the body's been here. Oh, we need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. We're gonna save again, too, just in case we end up going into a cutscene or something. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. And the victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? 5-minute warning, yep. Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. That's more of a hot pink, but whatever. It appears that the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Again, if the sprinklers have been on, this could... I don't know. Like, if the body was drenched to begin with because of the sprinklers, the blood may take longer to dry. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay, then.
Yes.
Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Oi.
Yeah, okay, there, yeah. Wait, don't... But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask. And in the next instant... there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up! My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Oi.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump water on it. You could have dumped water on it, Byakuya. Yeah, thank you, Jill. Yeah, like, Jill went flying, like, was it back in Halo days or whatever, when you would shoot down with, like, the rocket launcher when you were standing on, like, a vehicle and you just, like, shoot yourself into the stratosphere? Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Good old rocket jumping, exactly. No, yeah. Sploosh. Not the sound that... not the sound that I equate with that, but... Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. Yeah. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded? I had a bad feeling about that body. But I never expected it would explode. And now the body... It's burnt to a crisp. It's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat a steak again. Oh, I was just thinking that I was hungry. Even when she was comparing it to a steak. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Dental records? Who isn't here right now? There's 6 of you. You can't look around the room and determine who isn't there? Huh? Oh, I guess maybe that was a rhetorical question.
なんだ
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing.
うん
Kyoko. I mean, 5 at the moment since Jill got sent into orbit. We saw that, like, the roof of this has, like, those, like, I-beams sort of thing, so I'm just imagining that Jill is just, like, hanging over one of those, and it's like, guys, up here, but I'd like to get down now. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. I suppose we should be saving and stopping now.